Before I start this video real quick, how's the whip looking? Decal looking pretty nice, right? On the Fennec, that's how it looks right there too. I mean, it's just a beautiful car, beautiful decal. Pretty happy I got this. I've always liked games where there was a lot of scoring involved. So, real quick, I gotta see this Ital car. What is this? Do we like this with the wheels? The decal's cool, but the wheels are just, I think they're like Yamains. Kind of insane. What was I saying? I like games where there's a lot of scoring in it. Those are my favorite types of games because you can really see how the teams produce offense and how the other team produces mistakes on the defense. I don't even know who we're watching. It looks like Drawley. That's always the best POV in these lobbies. I think Drawley's the best player in the world for the past, like, probably few months now. Drawley's the best player in the world, right? I think it's, like, kind of unanimous. Hasn't been like that in a minute. I guess Zen was, like, the last one where it was really like that, but yeah, Drawley's the best in 3v3 at least. And all of KC is still a great team. It's, EU, people used to say EU has more depth, but now I think, like, since EU only has 2 teams in the grand finals now you can say NA has more depth just because, like, other random teams get to the grand finals. I feel like that's a weird thing, though. I've always thought, like, the depth is the exact same thing. It's just, like, these 2 teams are clearly the best 2 teams in EU, whereas NA, like, now there's, like, some up-and-coming teams that can match their top teams. Ooh, shot here? No, he goes for the dribble. There's a bump in net too. Almost ends up being a goal. I like seeing stuff like that because a guy like me just rips that on the net. Oh, they get out of it though. Let me start analyzing the replay. See what's happening. That's a great touch right there, and it's a goal. Yo, this is actually insane. So he's in a great spot for this 50. He's got a good amount of boost. And instead of hitting this and, like, clearly giving it away, he times it with the pinch off the ground and gets a huge, like, what do you call it? Power shot, power clear. And then Monkey Moon's really weird. He's like, wow, you really just did that shit? And he does get a missed touch. He should have had that for sure. But it was a difficult clear for Monkey Moon, right? And now he can shoot this, but Zen's covering, like, the whole entire angle, so he has to shoot it right and behind him. There's a chance he actually could have put that on the net, like, if it was bottom right exactly. But it was a really tough shot, and that was the right play right there. So that's why Jolly's the best, bro, because he can do these things. Siri puts this ball into the corner to Ital. Ital bangs it downfield to Vatira. Vatira don't get the touch. So far, KC are looking very well with 5 shots already. They're so great with the ball. They're so creative. Good positioning from Jolly. Ooh, he gets demoed though. Sometimes your positioning's too good in this game, you just get demoed. You're burger walking around with your 100 boost, and then you just get killed for it. Really good touch from Ital. Drawing the perfect positioning for it. I want to go to Ital's POV real quick, just to appreciate it. He's second man up right here. He doesn't, like, let's just take a look. Vatira gets his chow. He doesn't push in for this ball. Like, he doesn't try and 50 monkey. Some people will try and do that. Like, just dive at the ball and try and get a block on it. Instead, he just waits here for that half a second. Reads, okay, what's going to happen? And can I make a play on this? This happens. He can make a play on it. And now he goes for the pass mid. Like, the pop-up in the midfield. Which is always dangerous if you're doing this in your opponent's half, right? As long as it's not, like, straight to the other team. But Ital knows Drawley's behind him. So Drawley can just go for this. So really beautiful stuff right there. It's the simple things. Because I promise you, a ton of people would just dive at that ball if you're Ital. You would just say fuck it and just try and hit it. Tier to draw. It's just R, bro. Like, there's just such a great team. Such a great team. Vatira touch to himself. Vatira pass mid. Jolly shot. Bang. And it's a great shot too. Really tough to block. Exotic did all he could, honestly. It's just tough. The simple 1-2, it works at the highest level. The 1-2 infield pass. The more infield pass touches you get, like just shit like that, it could be a goal. It was a little too in front of Vatira, but at the highest rank, you just gotta get the passing going. Not a goal. Is this a goal? No, it is not. Monkey probably could have gotten a better shot there. Vatira gets it around 1. He 50s another. He still has the ball. Gets around a third. Oh, wow. I mean, this team is just looking better. This team's actually just looking better. Great defense, great challenge for the team. Not the best play from Jolly, but he tried. A for effort. Don't ever be afraid to try the things, right? Ooh, what happened here? This shouldn't be a goal. Is Monkey Moon now the worst player on Vitality? Is that what the world's coming to? Because that's, I mean, that's just definitely a misplay from him. And I think the first goal was low-key on him, too. Are we seeing the fall of Monkey Moon live? That's not good, because I love that player. Alright, let's go back to watching Drawley. My boy. Xiao's off the ceiling. Pretty solid Xiao. He covered a ton of options. And when Zen faked it and didn't do anything with the ball, he was still there. Monkey Moon's like always in these awkward positions, it looks like. I don't know if that's normal and he just has to make the touch or what, but Joy goes for like that bullshit double flip reset play. I love it. Infield pass. No. Joy was just so weird. Like, he jumps right here, but he honestly could have just turned and stayed on the ground. But I guess he thought Monkey Moon was just gonna go high with this, but like it was just a shot. He thought Jolly thought Monkey Moon was gonna double tap, but he just shot it on net. Jolly's probably saying, "Damn, he sucks." He just shoots that is actually what he's saying. See what happens here. Hard to get a good touch there because you don't expect the ball to just fly over your teammate's head like to you in the heat of the moment, and you want to be quick, so you jump quick. But because you jump quick and you want to be quick, you can't get the good touch on the ball. So, even though that wasn't the best touch right there, I think Jolly played that very well. Because speed is very important still at the same time. Given his positioning, given the play. See what Atao and Vatira can do. Atao gets it over one. This is going to be a goal. Almost. If Atao somehow like gets that off the backboard of Jolly, Jolly follows up there, I think it's a goal. Infield pass. I mean, the offense for both these teams, you can really just see it laid out. Pass denied once again. Jolly's going to F off and go get some boost. Nice. Really good play. Atao leaves it, fakes it. Oh my goodness. He almost got the shot around Exotic to the right. It would have been nasty. But speaking of nasty, Vitality with a nice play of their own. Monkey infield to Exotic. Exotic left side, and Atao is just... I mean, what do you do there? Exotic POV. Great shot. Very low boost, too. I want to peep game on this. 4 boost, bro. And the positioning is more important to him because he knows a huge counterplay can happen right here. Gets the block on 0 boost pretty much. He's pushing upfield as an option. Things like that, man. That's what separates the good from the great. Love to see it. We have a 2-2 ball game. Oh my goodness. What's going to happen here? Infield pass. Goal. Wow. And it's just clinical. A lot of people do an air dribble here, including myself. Or infield pass. But Jolly brings it down. Monkey Moon doesn't challenge immediately. And now he gets a free infield pass. Uncontested. Because the challenge was so late from the Vitality. So that was cool to see. Tiro, good 50. And it's a goal, 4-2. Really, it was 2-2 right until the last 10 seconds, but KC just had better plays. Jolly getting 9 shots on the board. MVP of this match, this specific game. Was he MVP of the whole match? I didn't watch the series, but I would like to think he is because, I mean, he's just so good. How can he not be? So, yeah. Do I want to watch another game? I don't know. Everyone likes Zen, so F it. We're going to watch one more from Zen's POV, and this is the only game that Vitality won, or maybe the second game that they won. So we'll see what the Zen POV looks like. Zen's always loved these mega long rotations to his back corner 100 boost, and then he makes like the solo play, like the 100 boost solo play. I feel like I see that a lot from him. That's like his most noticeable thing. Differences in gameplay I see in the first 20 seconds? I don't know. It's just KC with the ball, so I can't really tell. But yeah, Zen's always going like, he's just going full speed, bro. He takes these wide ass rotations. Always has a ton of boost. He's going supersonic still. He's just really moving like that. But he still has, he's not giving up his positioning really. Even though he is just flying around the pitch. Because usually when you go super fast, you're kind of playing like brain dead. But Zen's not playing brain dead. He's playing well. Good touch. Get it over one. Good 50 for your teammate. Zen dribbles that. Maybe he gets a goal because it's like a 1v1. But he tried to go for the snipe. Left side. Gotta respect it. Zen going all the way back. Like he plays these wide ass rotations. He got the 100 boost on him. All the way back. He's going to wait to chow though. Pretty good touch. Pretty good challenge. He waited until his teammate could help him out. Exotica slept on player. He always plays so good, I feel like. Like, I might think Monkey Moon's actually the worst player, even though he did just... That goal explosion was insane. Oh my god, I need that. Anyways. Good team play from Vitality. Monkey got a good 50 after Exotic solo play. And then Zen just cleaned it up. Got a free goal. But yeah, that Death Star explosion was actually dope. May the 4th be with you, by the way. Jesus. Jolly just sniped the fucking crossbar. What are we thinking about the Zen decal also? I feel like I just saw this on a towel last game. Is this that same one? I think it is. It's just different colors. What decal is this? Anybody know? If anyone watched this far, can you comment it? If the pros use it, I gotta use it. You know me. I know y'all. Monkey fakes it for Exotic. Good try. See if Zen challenges immediately. He does. This is a scary challenge right there because you're technically third man. I'm sure Monkey Moon's already getting back. Well, he's in a good spot for this challenge, so Monkey's in a perfect spot. But reason I say it's scary is because I see both. You see both your teammates just basically go for a play. And Jolly can probably cook you if he's like, he gets a good touch right there. But Jolly doesn't. Zen does get the 50 there. I'm not saying it's a bad play from Zen. I'm just saying it's just scary, bro. Sometimes I'm scared of the ball. It is what it is. But scare money don't make money in this game, right? If you hesitate, you're going to lose games. You will lose games. Monkey 50 here. Zen chooses not to go for it because he sees a towel still with it. Zen gets a really good 50. He just goes for the ball super late. Gonna take that wide ass rotation, control his boost. He knows he doesn't have to be in net here because Monkey has the ball, bro. If Monkey gets shit on here in a challenge, that's his fault, right? So Zen doesn't have to be in net. This is something I try and like teach other players who are trying to get better at this game. You can grab boost if your teammates have the ball as long as it's not like in a crazy ridiculous spot. Like don't be in their corner. This is a good space to get 100 boost because Monkey Moon is like staying with the ball. Worst thing that'll happen is that he'll just get a 50-50, right? And if he doesn't get the 50, then it's just his fault. Anyways, rant over. Only a 1-0 game. I thought this game said like Vitality got 4. We'll see if that really happens in the next minute 40 seconds. Zen with a huge challenge. Once again, he's just starting so far away. He's all the way at this midfield. Jolly gets to touch out. No hesitation from Zen. He just flies at it. Good challenge. Grabbing every single pad known to man. He actually turns there to cut for his teammate. Didn't really expect that, but a good play nonetheless. You always want someone going for the ball. Like right here. Good save. That is a spot where you don't, like I say someone should always go for the ball. But if you go for this, Jolly's just going to do the flip reset over you, or Tao's just going to hit it before you get there. So you have to wait for this ball. It's a fine line. Challenging the ball in this game is a fine line. You have to know when you wait and when to go. That's all this game is. At least on defense. You get good at that, though, you can get a very high rank in this game. Knowing when to go for the ball, it's just such a huge thing. See what Zen does here. He plays for the boost. He goes for a demo. I love that play so much. Infield pass. Good. That should be a goal, right? Exotic Must have not been there like immediately. Because the pass did go. How's that a goal though? I thought when Exotic wasn't. Oh, he had to get the boost. He was 0 boost. But the 50 comes out, and this ball just doesn't get challenged. And Tao is just kind of caught flat-footed in net. And he does the hop off the wall onto the ground. He does like a little wave dash to get that little speed. But he's just got to try and go for it at that point. I don't mind him waiting on the backboard or on the ground for the Monkey Moon shot. But he just can't be like mid wave dash animation getting off the wall to the ground. I think that was like the biggest problem there. Or you could just try and go for it, but... Oh... What happened here? Batir is just screwed. I guess I'll go Exotic's POV. So he's coming back. He sees his teammate has the ball. Opportunity to pass the mid. Beautiful double tap setup. Beautiful shot. Bottom right side. Good passing play from Vitality. I don't really know how that went so wrong for KC. I'm not going to look too much at it. But Vitality are on the board. Zen pops up to himself. Keeps ball cam off so he can get to it as quickly as possible again. Zen up for this. Good challenge. Vital does have the free 1v1 though. Damn. I say it's a good challenge and then they get scored on, but I like to think that was a good chow. Even though it went right to the other. Wow. I guess KC figured they had to get a cheese goal there, and then it didn't work out, so they just conceded the kickoff. Be like that. Tear up. Zen's so good at challenging the ball, bro. Like, that's why he's so good at ones. That's why he's so good at this game. He doesn't miss. I rarely see the ball go over his head. He always gets a piece of the ball. Like, this isn't going to be a goal. Fuck no. Alright, maybe okay, that should have been a goal. But Zen actually just hits the ball every single time he goes for it, I think. If I watch this replay again, I wonder if I'll ever see, like, Zen just, like, miss it. That's that. Big 700-point piece game. KC still had 11 shots. So this is how, looking at the scoreline right here, people always favor the team. Like, oh, if you had more shots, you had the more pressure, you were the better team, right? In this game, it's very true. I think you had 11 shots. Vitality had, what is that, 10? Maybe Vitality or KC should have won. One more shot than Vitality. But, oh well. Good series. KC won it all. I don't know if you guys care. I spoil the result. Yep. Alright. Sorry for not uploading as much. I don't know. I love y'all though. Have a great day. Peace.